Hi, thanks so much for joining me for this Charlotte Tilbury vintage vamp look. If you'd like to see that, please keep watching. This was kindly gifted to me by my sister. It was a Christmas gift, and it was perfect because I love Charlotte Tilbury, but I don't have any of these products. So I don't know if she knew that, but I'm always excited to try things that I wouldn't normally purchase for myself. None of these shades are something I thought I would use frequently, but now that I've tested them, I think I will use them quite a bit. So starting with the eyeshadow palette, we've got the Vintage Vamp. We also have a blush that is a little bit like, yeah, I definitely wouldn't have picked this, but it's really pretty once I put it on. It's the Love is the Drug Cheek to Chic, one of my favorite blush formulas, or the Cheek to Chics. Then we've got 3 lip products that come in the kit. So there's a lip cheat, which is Savage Rose. We've got a beautiful lip color. This one is in Night Crimson. And then we also have a lip gloss in, let's see, what's the name of it? Unleash Me. And I have all of them on now. So I feel like none of the colors, what I'm showing you, actually look like that when I have them on. So I think it's a really nice reference point if you are of my coloring, because things look a little bit different than they do in the packaging once you put them on. There are also a couple more eye products. And now this is one that I've been wanting. It's Barbarella Brown in the liquid eye pencil. And I've looked and looked for this, and every time I've tried to purchase it, they were out of stock. So I'm really happy to have this. And then this is the one thing I tried before. It is the mascara, the Full Fat Lashes, really great one. This, out of the couple of her mascaras I've tried, this is the one that I like. I don't like the other one. I can't remember the name, but this is the one that I like. So I take you through a couple of looks, daytime and evening, using the products in different ways. So I'm actually going out this evening, so I thought what a perfect time to try this, because I'm actually going to keep this on for an evening event. But if you'd like to see application, we're gonna jump right in. My base on already. I will list everything below that I already have on my face, and most of it's Charlotte Tilbury, of course. We're gonna go ahead with the eyes first. So here's the bag, and I haven't really started using any of these, so this is kind of like a try on more than a review, but I'll get some thoughts along the way. So we'll start with the palette, and this is the, okay, if I can open it. Hello. Why are these so hard to get into? Looks like this so far. So we have here the Vintage Vamp palette, really pretty colors. This actually reminds me a little bit of the Gorgeous Glowing colors. So I'll put them in side by side so you can see what they look like. But it reminds me of that. So I'm gonna follow kind of the formula she puts out when she has one of these palettes. It's all numbered in the back. So we'll start with the prime, this color right here. I'll be using my Ray Morris brushes. This is pretty much an edited version of everything I need. There are a couple things that I think I might need to add to that, but I will be using these today. So I've got the number 11. I'm gonna start with that one and just take the prime color. I don't have eye primer. I don't usually use an eye primer, but if you need to, of course, do that first. Beautiful, kind of a cool quartzy color. So the shimmer on this, you can see individual particles. It's not as fine as like a foiled kind of eyeshadow, but it's definitely more of like a shimmer with detectable particles. I'm going to take my number 9.1 brush and just bring that into the inner corner here, a little bit below as well. It's coming across as very cool on my skin tone. Next, we'll go in with this next color next. Oh, where's my brush that oh, there it is. My favorite brush. Next, we're going to go in with number 2 Enhance right here. I'll take it into that V area and then also into the crease using my Ray Morris number 8 brush. It's a pointed shader brush. Love this one. I'll also be taking it below. Yeah, it's interesting. It comes across as like kind of purpley on me, like the Gorgeous Glowing palette. So looks a little bit out of control. So I'm going to take my 6.5, yeah, my 6.5 brush. Next, we've got the Rock and Coal eyeliner. I've actually taken this out because This is the one I've been wanting, but they were out of stock every time I tried to look for it. So it's in Barbarella Brown. I'm just gonna go close to the lash line and make a little bit of a wing here, just a little one. I've already curled lashes, so I'm just gonna go in with the mascara. This is one of my favorites. It's a full fat lashes. I usually put primer with mascara, but I thought I'd show you what this one looks like just on its own so you can see. Okay, so there's one coat of mascara. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of what I normally do, which is I tight line with black just to make my lashes look a little bit more full. And then I think I'm going to line my waterline. It's a little bit red looking right now. I had and tight lined and put some eye drops in because my eyes get a little irritated when I do that. Next we'll go in with the eyeliner. I'm just going to put it in the waterline. I'm gonna go ahead with the blush now. This is the Cheek to Chic in Love is the Drug, and ooh, it's much brighter than I thought it would be. Okay, let's go ahead and go in with this exterior color first. And I've got a Kabuki, mini Kabuki brush. Wow, that is very pigmented, so careful on that. I'm gonna tap it on the back of my hand and then just add it gently here. It's definitely not bright on. It just looks really bright in the pan. It's pretty. I do have a bit of the Bronze and Glow on, so if you see a little bit of highlight, that's what that is. It's in the deep shade. So it has a bit of gold to it as well. And then I'm going to add a bit of pop right here, that middle color right here. This is a great brush for that because it can get right in the center part of this blush. Powder a little bit on top. And then let's go ahead with the lips. Now I saw the video and she took the Kissing lipstick. So this lipstick is in the shade Night Crimson. Ooh, I really like that shade. So I'm going to try applying it the way she applied it in the video. Which is she just dabbed it on. So I'm taking some of it on my hand here like this, and I'm going to press it onto my lips. So that is, I didn't put very much on at all. So it's a nice berry looking shade on. So this was the daytime look. So you can make it versatile. I used half of the eyeshadow, just the top two colors, and then I used just the lipstick and I dabbed it on. So there are a few more products here that we can do to transition this to evening. So let's go ahead and, like, that's a really nice daytime look, I think. But let's go ahead and ramp it up to an evening look. I'm going to go back with the eyeshadow and I'm going to take this color right here. I'm going to take it on my brush and just intensify the corners, the exterior. I'll do one eye at a time just so you can see. Now immediately I'm looking at this and I like it better with this. It's like a cherry, it reminds me of like a cherry cola kind of color. Some burgundy and a little bit, just a hint of brown in there. Really beautiful for the evening. And I like that for drama without being brown or gray or you know, your typical colors that you intensify in the evening. I think that this is kind of unexpected. If you have red in your eyes and you have brown, usually it's a brown-eyed person who has a lot of red, like there's a lot of warmth in my brown eyes. It really comes out with this kind of shade, so very beautiful. I think it looks much better on than it does in the pan. In the pan, it doesn't look like much, but once it's on, it's really pretty. Okay, I'm going to intensify the eyeliner as well, just so you can see that. So I'm going to take that Barbarella Brown and just work it into the lash line a little bit more here on the edge. And I'm going to smudge it. I'm going to actually take this pencil brush, the 9.1, into that deeper color. It's the Smoke, by the way. And I'm going to run that along the top border of the eyeliner that I've been smudging out. By the way, if you haven't been here before, I've been loving this brush. It just makes things so much easier in the crease for me. I have a problem right here on my crease. This really helps solve that problem. Yeah, right here and right here. Okay, so there we are with the eyes. We're gonna go ahead with the lips now, and there's a lip liner that goes in here. It's the, I love this because I don't have any of these colors, but this is in the shade Savage Rose. So this is a different shade than the actual lip color. Let's go in with the lipstick, and for the life of me, I cannot find a lip brush, but I have this Morris 17. It's an eye brush, but it still will do the same job. So I'm gonna take some of the lipstick on the brush. Wow, okay, that is all I see. Okay, now that we have the lip color on, that is very vibrant. Okay, and finally we have the lip luster. Again, another shade I do not have. Just went ahead and curled my hair. I forgot to add this on, this beautiful gold color. So I'm just going to take my fingers here and just pat this on to the center of my lid. So this is very much a distinguishable particle type of product. So if you are not into that, then you might want to skip this step, but I think it's really pretty for the evening. So it's a beautiful, warm gold color, really glamorous. I dropped it. Okay, not broken though. Now here we are with the completed vintage Vamp look. And honestly, I would not have picked these colors to go together, but I think they work really well. So okay, so I'm gonna show you why I don't think I would have picked them to go together because of these. I mean, like, they don't look like they would work, but they work really beautifully because I think this has like the depth of a really beautiful, like brownish, raisiny, cherry type color, and this has none of that. It's a very warm and reminds me a lot of summer, but I think it works really well with this color because it brings out a little bit of brightness that the eyeshadows don't have to them. So it's a nice contrast. And then with the lips, I loved the play of the lip liner with the lipstick. So here's a swatch of Savage Rose. Night Crimson has some coolness to it compared to the lip liner. And then let's take a look at the lip gloss. So there they are together. But I think they work really seamlessly together. So I think that's what's kind of magical about these kits, is that they might not be colors you would typically put together. So now I'm curious about the other kits. I don't know what I have, like, I do have many Charlotte Tilbury, but I don't know what I have in terms of like the looks that she puts together. So I'm curious about the other ones. So let me know if you have any of the other kits, what else I should try. I really like this though, so it was a perfect gift because I didn't have any of these. I love Charlotte Tilbury. And it's really fun to play around with things that I wouldn't normally select. So I hope this helped you in case you were considering the vintage Vamp look, and just gave you a little preview of how it looks on someone of my skin tone. I know there are so many videos out there that have shown this, but I just wanted to try it out on camera for you because I was gonna try it anyway. But if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.